Okay, so first of all, I have a new little friend here, and I need to make a video about this girl whose name is Willow and some other things, and I will probably do that or address it in a live chat at a later date. There's more to the story than just getting this sweet little girl. But anyway, she wanted to be in my video, so I think she's fitting right in. So as a whole, I think this season of How to Get Away with Murder is kind of struggling. And I really did enjoy last week's episode, but then this week's episode to me was just really draggy and not that interesting. And it just, I don't know. I don't know how good this entire season is going to be. I feel like, you know, the rest of the season, because we're just going to have the mid-season finale this week, but then we have the rest of the season after Christmas break, you know, so basically in the winter of 2018. So I just am not really feeling it this year. I had some hope because I thought last week's was really good, but I thought this week's just wasn't that great. And you know, the Jimmy Smits edition has just not worked for me. And again, it's not because I have any kind of issue with him, because I think he's great and I've really enjoyed him in other things. But I think in the way they're using him in this show is just not working. And every time we have a scene with him, I find it boring. Now, I kind of felt like his character was made sort of interesting last week when we found out that something had happened to his daughter. So this week we found out that Stella committed suicide, which that's really sad. But then again, I don't know. I did enjoy the scene where Michaela put ketchup all over her $20,000 wedding dress. I thought that was really hilarious. I'm also hoping that in this finale, this mid-season finale, we clear up who is the baby's father of Laurel's baby, because you saw her swab Frank's cheek this week or last week. What do you guys think? I mean, I've always thought it was Wes's baby, but now they're messing with us so much. I'm just kind of wondering, like, is it Frank's? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder that. So before I even was able to watch this episode because I was away, I got so many like tweets saying stuff about Connor, and I didn't really know what that meant, and they weren't spoilerish, so it was totally okay. It didn't spoil this episode for me. But basically, most of the people are thinking that whoever it is who people are worried died in the mid-season finale is going to be Connor, and it does seem like they've set the stage for it to be him. And if this is him, I can kind of get that, and I don't really think he's going to die, but they've definitely played up this season sort of surrounding issues with him and how he's just not doing that great. Now he's finally turned the page and he's doing things with Annalise to help other people who really need it. So it seems like it would be him who gets injured for some reason. And especially after Oliver ended this episode telling him he hasn't been truthful to him. So he's going to tell like all the stuff that's going down with trying to find, you know, Wes's, well, they know who Wes's killer is, but trying to basically punish or kill or whatever, or put in jail Laurel's dad for killing Wes. So anyway, I feel like for an episode that was before a mid-season finale, there should have been like more shocking, crazy moments. And I don't feel like, even with that ending with Oliver being like, you know, I haven't been truthful with you, I don't feel like that was like an, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Because, you know, Shonda's always like, this is a show about OMG moments. And I just felt like there weren't any in this episode. Like, I feel like my dog is more entertaining than the show. But anyway, I'll tell you a little bit about Willow just quickly, in case you were wondering. She came from an abuse situation, and I just adopted her a few days ago, and the poor thing is just super, super skinny right now, so I'm doing my best to feed her and get her healthy again. She's really scared when she goes outside. Well, she doesn't want to go outside because I guess she was kept outside, maybe like in a cage or something, because she doesn't want to walk, and it's just really hard for her to she knows how to walk, she can walk, she's able to walk, but it's really hard for her to understand to be on a leash or take a walk, or that going outside is a good thing and a fun thing and the thing that dogs look forward to. But I do want to talk about what led me to adopting her, and I'm not really ready to talk about that right now, but hopefully in the future I can do a little video about that. But anyway, I'm hoping within the next few months I can get her healthier and help her to gain some weight and get her not so scared. But she's a very sweet girl, and she's warmed up to me like really, really fast. And apparently she loves the camera, so I think I got the right doggy. But she's just a year old, and she's very sweet. And I would just encourage you, if you're looking for a dog or a cat in the future, that you do adopt instead of buying, because, you know, this little girl, I didn't want her to be she was at the Humane Society, but I didn't want her to not feel loved again, because she basically wasn't loved for a whole year of her life. So I'm glad I can welcome her and make her part of my little family, or just make her my new best friend, you know. So anyway, I didn't plan on having her in this video, but she just got up in the on the couch, and I was like, well, we'll just go with it. That's totally fine. So you may see her in more videos in the future if she decides to be in them. But anyhow, I will be here for the mid-season finale. Of course, we'll still have the live chat Friday, and I'm hoping that it surprises me and it ends up being really, really good and really crazy, like we know this show to be. But if you've been enjoying my reviews about How to Get Away with Murder, thumbs up this video, or just thumbs up because, you know, Willow. And if you haven't subscribed, I will be covering the entire season. So when we come back after the new year, I will be back to do videos. So you won't really miss much, or you can go back and watch my old videos and then tune in to all the new ones. I hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of the Kelly TV family. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all I'm doing.